everyone. My name is Queen Blessing Ebigesin, popularly known as Black Queen. I'm a Nollywood actress and a filmmaker. I'm the president and founder of Queen Blessing Foundation and the vice president of Association of Movie Producers Nigeria. This morning, I just want to quickly address an issue. There's this issue I started tweeting yesterday. There's this Facebook fan of mine who said she has been following me and actually got in touch with me because she saw the video of a Facebook fan of mine who is in my Osusu, in my job for some years now, has never met me but was sending his money, and of course when it was time he always gets his money, and came to Nigeria, decided to pay me a visit, and I actually videoed the man coming, driving in, welcoming him and all that. He even bought my book. I actually showed all that, and she said she was touched when she heard that the person lives in Europe. I think on my real Queen Blessing page, 85% of people following me are in diaspora, so let me just put it out there. And then she said she wanted to talk to me about her problem. It's a very delicate issue. I will not talk about all the things she told me. I will just try to pick and summarize. Okay, so she said she had issues when she was 17. She got pregnant and something happened. So after that time, you know, she has not been able to get pregnant again. So when men come, serious relationship, you know how a lot of percentage of African men want you to get pregnant first before they marry you. So you know, when the pregnancy is not forthcoming, that person will break up with her, and like that. Now she lives abroad. She lives in Europe, and she has a very serious relationship, and that man left, and then she has another one. Now this particular one that she has told her, since she can't get pregnant normally, she should do, because according to her, two of her tubes have been taken out, and she's been having fibroid. She's had fibroid operation multiple times. Do you understand? And so they are even telling her now, okay, let me not jump. Okay, so she's had multiple fibroid operation, and so she decided to opt for IVF, and she did the first IVF. They couldn't find the heartbeat of the child, so she lost it, and she did the second one. It failed immediately. And now, so she feels she doesn't want to go through that process. According to her, I never knew that IVF is free in Europe. She said it's free, and that she and her husband have now decided to do surrogates. I now said, okay, why can't you try IVF the third time? Because I have a friend who has triplet now. They tried IVF 3 times. She did the first 2 in Germany. It failed. She carried actually the second one of 3 months. It failed. And then she left the marriage completely for almost a year. I took her back. I packed her back to her husband's house and said, God's time is the best. And it was the best decision we made. Because after she moved back into her husband's house, it wasn't up to a year. They did the 3rd IVF, this time I think in London. And she had triplets now, 2 boys and 1 girl. And the kids are going to be 10 soon. So it's that she didn't give up. I didn't let her give up. I always believe in faith. You see, faith is that strong thing that pushes you to achieve the things that you want to achieve. And hope is very strong. If you lose hope, you are dead. So I always tell people, never lose hope in anything, and always have faith. No matter what you want to do, have faith that it will work. Don't bring the negative and spoil everything. Always be positive no matter what. So, and I also told her that story. So she then sent another voice note saying that they have told her that those fibroids she has removed. Remember, I said she has done fibroid operation multiple times, and that the fibroid is growing again. And so if she wants to do IVF, now they tell her to go and evacuate that thing and all of that. I now asked her, I said, have you found out what is making this fibroid grow all the time? I mean, there must be a lasting solution. You cannot be cut open all the time. It's risky, you know. And then she said, well, that she'll figure that out later, but right now she doesn't even want to go under any knife again. So she wants to have a surrogate, and that the reason she contacted me is to see if I can help her get someone. I said, well, me personally, I can only advise you to go through agencies. There are agencies that have license to do these things. They are trained. They have trained doctors, they have trained gynecologists, they have trained everything, and they are licensed to have people have your children, you know, for you, and then you take your children, your child or children, and go your way. Simple as ABC, no stress. But that if you want to do it locally, then she now said no, she doesn't want to do it that way. That she wants to do it in a way that she doesn't even want to use her eggs. She wants to use a donor egg. And I'm wondering, she's gonna be 43 soon. at 43, let's even say 43, at 43 your eggs are still good. Yes, you can, with baby it's difficult to get, because I told her, I said, look, when you are aging, when your age is dragging 35, 40, 40 something, it becomes difficult to get pregnant. That doesn't mean you can't get pregnant, but it becomes difficult. So if you are in a hurry, what you need to do is to get, a supportive measure of getting pregnancy, which is the IVF and all of these things. So I told her, I said, but that doesn't mean you're not producing egg. Have they told you in the hospital that you're not producing egg for you to want to now opt for a donor egg? If they've told you you're not producing egg, then yes, that's an option you can look at. She didn't answer that anyway. So what I advise her is, get your own egg, get your husband's sperm, and then you can get somebody to do surrogate for you. But I strongly advise that you use your own egg. That way the child has something from you, because the child, now you're going to use a donor egg, that egg is from someone else. Then your husband's sperm, it means the child is your husband's child but has nothing of you. If you really want to go that way, why don't you just adopt? It's going to be the same thing anyway. But why, instead of you now giving up or not using your egg, why don't you use your egg? Try your egg and see, so that you know that yes, this child belongs to you and your husband. That was my advice. And then she said that reason why she doesn't want to go through agents is because it's going to be too expensive, and that she wants to use maybe between 4.5 million, both for the paying of, because you definitely, if you want to do a surrogate, the person that is carrying the child for you go pay am. You go get the person house, you go feed the person till he born, you go clothe the person till he born. Now you go pay all the hospital bill. That's how they do it. Now I have seen cases where after you do all that wahala, because most of the time people use village girls for these things, and we need to understand that village girls sef, they don't tear eye, and it's only somebody that is desperately in need of money that will do surrogate for you. It's not easy to get pregnant. Now one leg for life and one leg for that side. Sometimes people even die while having these children. So they will charge you for them carrying this child for you, and then sometimes even after everything they will tell you they have become attached to this child. They don't want to give you this child again. It becomes a problem, because immediately you bring that girl from the village to the city, you have paid her some money, you start taking care of her and all of that, and I don't dey tear. Now people will start advising her not to release the child. Before you know, some of them are greedy because they want to still get more money from you. They will start telling you stories, then you keep giving them money until the whole thing will burst. So rather than go through all that stress, if you use an agency, they've already they have these women that do these things for them. These women have gone through orientation, they've gone through counseling, they've gone through a lot of talking, so they know the business. They know for them is business, nothing attached. And these people, the agencies will deal with them directly. They won't even let them meet you. So what the agencies will do, what I believe they do, is to be the people that will get this person to do, that will do the surrogate, get your egg, get your husband's sperm. They will do it, and whatever, they will take care of this person, get her a house, get her whatever it is. When the child is born, they just carry your child and hand over to you. Now this person will not even know you. Then you take your child wherever, so that there won't be any future tomorrow somebody will come and say it's looking for one child I carry for 9 months and whatever. But she said no, she didn't want that one, that is expensive, that she wants a situation whereby I will help her get somebody. Yeah, she will come fly to Nigeria, her husband too will come to Nigeria, they will do paperwork, they will get a lawyer and all of that. And I told her, I said, look, even if you get a lawyer and you don't do it through an agency, tomorrow this person can give birth to this child and tell you he cannot give it to you, that is attached. Then the next thing, that person gets a lawyer, and then it becomes a case. Before you know, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, una still dey drag case, the pikin go still dey with her. But if you do it with an agency, all this drama no go dey. I mean, look at Iniedo had a child, and she showed us her child. We've not heard anything about any drama. So you just do it through an agency. The money you don't want to spend now, you will spend it tomorrow. And again, me now calling out people to come and do surrogate, people will think that I want to start baby factory. You know how Nigeria is. There's a lot of doubting Thomases everywhere. I said, so it will not even be good for my personality and my name that I'm calling out. I don't know anything about it. People that know things about it that will do these things for you. I will now call people. They'll say, oh, I'm looking for a surrogate mother. Before you know, they will now start, bloggers will carry news and say, I want to start baby factory, or I want to start human trafficking. So there are things that I cannot associate my name on. There are some things, even in as much as I've put myself out here to help, there are some things I cannot even dare to say I want to start. So I told her, I say, if you are insisting on me helping you call out surrogate or people that can do it for you, use your platform, do your video. I don't mind even helping you share. Then you can take it. It's me they will call, because now maybe this celebrity wey dey in between. So I say I don't want to get myself involved in such thing, but I can help you sample opinion, look around for a good agency that you can use. As far as me getting somebody to do it for you, I'm sorry, I cannot. So guys, my advice for her was very simple. Do it the right way to avoid drama. The money you don't want to spend now, you're going to spend it in future, and you will still not get your child, because Nigeria is still not very there yet when it comes to surrogate. And again, I advise her, why can't she even do it abroad where she is? These people they know about surrogate very well. They are more enlightened when it comes to these things. And according to her, IVF is free there, so she can get somebody, and it might even cost her less. So the problem is, she has not even asked how much it will cost her there. Then she's just opting for Nigeria. You need to find out how much it will cost you there. If you cannot afford it, then you can find out within the agency in Nigeria how much, because you might even be thinking it will cost you so much and it will not cost you that much. Do you understand? That was my advice for her. What advice you will have for her? Do you think she should still go and be looking for somebody that will do surrogate for her or by herself, or go through an agency that does this thing to do her surrogate and get her child in peace? That was my own advice. If I was wrong, drop your comment. She's following me, she will see it. And if I'm right, also drop your comments and I will appreciate it. So guys, I mean, having children these days is not so difficult, but let's do it the right way, and let's try all options before giving up. The joy of being a mother is very, very huge, and I want every woman to experience that joy. But however you want to look for your child, do it the right way to avoid a die no tomorrow. I love you guys.